Last Game Hunter here, and I am excited. Don't know what else to say here, but Sega did it, boys. Sega did it. They brought out another Flashback HD. I think. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on, but I think Sega did it again. Like a oops, I did it. No, did they just make another Flashback? So yesterday, it was Sega Fez 2018. And they announced a bunch of cool things. I mean, the problem was it was all in Japanese, so none of us understood anything. But what we could get out of it was, for example, Shenmue 1 and 2 is going to be remade in HD and coming out on our platforms. So PS4, Xbox One, and I believe it was PC. So that was a bonus. Then they dropped the bomb. The big bomb of all bombs, which actually was dropped before the Shenmue announcement. But they announced that they were going to release Genesis or Mega Drive Mini. And this is not one of them. This is one I made from a thing using a Raspberry Pi 3. But it's going to be about this size. And it looks like this. Oh my god. Sega is making hardware. What? They said they weren't going to make hardware. So this is a step in our direction. Thank you, Sega, for listening. So now the Mini, hey, let's make sure this Mini sells. They can take my money. They can take my money hard and fast. I don't even care about the price. Just let me know when I can have it. Sega Mini. So I'm going to guess Sega Mini HD, of course. And what's next? We don't know the game lineup on it, but I can pretty much guarantee it'll have your Sonics and probably, you know, maybe your Phantasy Stars and Streets of Rage. And, you know, we can only guess, right? And we can guess and we can say what we would love to have on this little system. But in the end, it's still just a guess because nobody knows anything about it yet. We don't even know the release for North America. Is it going to be released for North America? God, we hope so. Sega, don't do that to us. We know it's a Japanese thing right now. It's probably going to be released in Japan first, which kind of goes inside with any console launch they've ever done. Always Japan first, North America next. So, regardless of that, we are getting new hardware from Sega. So, did they make another Flashback? Hope not. Sega is making this product, everybody. Sega. Not at Games. So we're not looking at the whole, are we going through this all over again? No, this has got Sega's stamp. This is a Sega product. That's exciting. So what's next? Do they make a Dreamcast Mini? How about a Saturn Mini? So this is the start. I think what we could see here is, and this is just my thought, my guess, and my excitement as a Sega guy. This is huge. What's it been, almost 20 years since they made a piece of hardware? So what's next if they make the Dreamcast Mini and these things sell like hotcakes? They make a Saturn Mini. Everything sells like hotcakes, as we expect it to, because, hey, it's Sega, right? It's Sega. And Sega's in the hardware business, regardless if it's just this little Mini right now. So, sells very well. Sega gets the scratch and goes, hey, maybe we should launch a new console. You know, that new console that deep down in the backyard somewhere they have been developing, but don't let anybody know about it. I mean, come on, everybody. Let's think about this. There's no way a company like Sega, who develops hardware for arcades, other people, whatever the case may be, and wherever some of this hardware goes that we don't even know about. But I guarantee you this. They've been playing around with the idea of this, and that's, one of the bandwagon jumps right here is a very smart move. I think if this all does well, and Sega can see that making hardware again can be extremely profitable, we may see a new Sega system. And what does that mean? Well, it means that all these people talking about it every year, God, new hardware, new hardware, new hardware, till we're all dry in the face and we're Googling it, we're YouTubing it, and we're looking at stuff that doesn't even exist. We're reading articles that were made up by some guy with a great imagination. And I could be just shooting steam out my butt. But it's very possible that this is Sega's idea of moving forward and thinking, hey, we play with this and the dabbling works. Maybe we're back. Now, do I think they should stop making games for other platforms at that point? No. No, I think they should still make games for Nintendo and Xbox and PS4. And I know this sounds weird right now, but let's think about it. The cool thing about Sega's new console could be that it is got exclusivity to certain things. Like maybe a new Streets of Rage that I keep talking about, and it's on their new hardware, but it's not on other hardware. But certain other titles are. New Panzer Dragoon on their new hardware, but not on others. And I mean, the Sonics, multi-platform them, sure, but make an exclusive for new hardware. See where I'm headed? So they don't have to abandon all these other consoles, because they still got to make that extra coin. And I get it. I mean, I'm not stupid. Business is business. Don't wreck what you got. Let's face it, they're third-party marketing and whatever with other consoles right now is what's kept them alive. It's what made them grow again. But this is what's going to put them on the map. So I'm excited. They're not. But it isn't Flashback. It's not Enact Games. It is a Sega marketed, Sega, please say Sega made Genesis Mini. So, hey, just wanted to voice my opinion, my excitement, and it's the last Game Hunter. Excited? Sega Junkie. Please like, subscribe, and please share the video. Till next time, Last Gamer. Game over.